Do you think being raised by your grandparents affected you
Of
in different ways?
course, of course, it gave me a balance. See, my mom was always out in the streets doing her thing, but being raised by my grandparents gave me a balance that you can only do so much wrong before it turns back on you. You understand what I'm saying? Karma is a real live bitch, and that bitch don't play. So I don't fuck with karma. I try to put out a lot of good so I can get a lot of good back.
So what was your mom doing when you say she was out in the streets doing her thing? Do you not know?
No, I do know. My mom, well, the one rule that my mom had was this right here. She told us everything so that somebody out in the street ain't tell us. She say, hey, whatever I'm doing, son, or however I'm doing, I come home and tell y'all. Nobody can't tell you what I do and how I do, because I let y'all know off rip that this who I am. My mom always used drugs. That was her thing. But my mom made enough money to take care of us good. Took care of us real great. But the thing she said was, hey, I show y'all what I'm doing, how I'm doing, so that when somebody confront you with this here, you already know. You can't confront me with what I already know. It ain't no surprises in my house. And that's the lesson that I took from my mama. The thing that I took from my grandparents was, my grandparents believed in salt and pepper. It ain't nothing but salt and pepper. Everything that happens with you is salt and pepper. You either right or you wrong. Learn it right now. My grandmama was salt and pepper. My mama believed in gray areas. See, my mama believed that you ain't always had to be right. You ain't always had to be wrong. You could fall somewhere in there in the middle. You understand what I'm saying? But that made it all right. So you take these people in these two lives, and now you got the product called me. You understand what I'm saying? My granddaddy was a longshoreman, so I know all the East Siders. I know all the longshoremen. I grew up, I went there every day of my life. Even till I got big. All these people know me. They used to ask me, you gonna be a longshoreman? I said, hell no. I ain't gonna never work that hard.
So could you say that your male influence was your granddaddy?
My male influence was my granddaddy and my great-granddaddy.
Okay.
See, in order to really raise a man, you got to be a man. Right. It's a lot of good women out here. I ain't saying that women ain't good and that they ain't good and ain't about their boys. But in order to really raise the right kind of man, this is just my belief now, you have to be nurtured by a man to understand what black men go through, to understand where we're trying to go to understand that a black woman may get for free, but a black man ain't gonna be gave shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And to understand all this, you've got to be part of it. You got to be done lived it. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we take things out of context and we miss the fact that whatever we bring into this world, we got to take care of. Right. But everything we bring here, we got to take care of. Right. You understand? My grandmama used to tell me early on in my life, fucking is for grown folks. And I wouldn't listen. I was one of those that wouldn't listen. I believed that, hey, you gonna do this, you gonna have children, and it's gonna be all right, you gonna have children. But that's where we was. That's where we was. If you gonna have some children, take care of it. Let's get that out right now, because that's who I am. If you ain't about your children, then you ain't about me. If you don't love what you done brought in this world, you can't possibly be about me. You understand what I'm saying? That's the first thing that you even have to even qualify to even be my friend. You understand what I'm saying? Everything you bring in this world, because you take nothing out of here, so you surely bring nothing into it. When you leave here, all you leave here is your children. No matter what I get or what I earn, all I leave is my children. I mean, I don't know how many questions I'm going to get or what I'm going to get out of this. But the first thing I'm going to say is that in order to be a black man, a real black man, you got to be about your children.